Hello everybody, this is Last Day on Earth, and out here I'm showing you how to mine the yellow zones. Last episode I showed you how to mine the green zones, the limestone ridge, without taking any damage from those roaming walkers, and showing you how to leave with 30 berries without taking any items whatsoever. So if you want to learn about that, go ahead and look at my last video. Now this video is going to show you how to use your little bit of resources, which is the level 1 armor, the first armor you could create, and a little bit of carrot stew just to clear out the yellow zone. Now the weapons, they come from the green zones. I get them from crates and I save them up and I use them in the yellow zones. If you do not have weapons to take over and you still want to clear the yellow zone, you go ahead and make yourself a makeshift bat. All it takes is a pine plank and duct tape. It's real simple, real cheap, and now let's get into it. Just a little bit of carrots. If you think the first couple times you want to take a stack of carrot stews, go ahead, and there's no harm in doing that. Just I like to bring fewer the better in case I do use them. That ends up being a space I end up having on the way back, bringing items. Alright, so the very first thing I do when I join these areas, and my main goal also is to farm the iron. Now, to farm the iron, you have to clear the whole area, and you'll end up leaving with 90 iron. So the very first thing you want to do is wait for this toxic spitter. You want to dodge him like that. He's going to spit twice usually, and you kind of do something like that. Now, after the very first toxic spitter kind of comes at you, go ahead and start pulling zombies and stuff and start killing them slowly. If you could possibly do the critical hit, but if you look here at the mini map, I can not get a critical hit on this gray wolf without pulling that bloater. That bigger one, the bigger sign, the bigger picture there indicates it's a bloater. I can't see him personally, but it's a bloater because he's a little bit bigger on the map. So what I'll end up doing is I'll stand up and I'll pull the gray wolf away, killing the gray wolf, getting a little bit of food, taking 2 hits, no big deal, getting myself in the location to where I could actually hit the bloater. Let's see, what's the damage to this 120? It's the same. Okay, so I'll go ahead and attack the bloater, killing him. I always do my little flick back. I think it increases slower weapons speeds, so I do that. It also makes the bloater have to walk towards me. Alright, in these maps I always like to try and open the chest as soon as I can in case I am forced to leave for some reason. Not too often am I ever forced to leave. Sometimes I end up trying to fight the AI, which I don't anymore, but if you end up trying to fight the AI and run out of health, you end up not being able to kill some of the bloaters. So that, as you can see, that random AI ran after me, so I just ran out of the map, and I'll enter right back in, and he'll despawn, and then I'll continue with just clearing out the area. Now, I don't know if a whole lot of people know this, but every area has the same amount of items, designated items. It doesn't randomly spawn a little more, a little less. Each time it's the exact same amount. I think this area will have 30 plant fiber, 90 iron, I forget how many trees and stone, because I never come here just for those. We got a roamer coming at me. Just always try to remember to try to get your sneak attacks in. That's 3 times critical damage, and that's really important. it's fairly simple. Just kind of, just be careful not to take too much damage, which is the big part. I'll do the fast spider. The rewards are greater in the chest here. You'll get slightly more vehicle parts and slightly more just about everything. Ugh, I don't know why I ran the other direction. The area is almost cleared, I imagine. Probably a little few more go through. I actually do use the berries here. The less stews you use, the better. I think there's 2 bloaters in every yellow mat. I could be wrong, but I believe there's at least 2 bloaters in every yellow mat. Alright, see. Here's another player. I have a chance of even fighting him. I can, but I think I'll just leave. I probably could have fought him and won. And these guys do drop a little bit better stuff than the people in the green zone, but it's no big deal. I don't feel the need to get just a little bit extra items like iron or I never seen them drop anything too good. I believe one time they dropped like a plant for me, so I could like an actual plant, and it's in my base right now. I don't even have it unlocked because I feel like it was a waste of an unlock, but I ended up getting a plant. But nothing too exciting did they ever drop. Trying to be quick about this after I do clear all the zombies, just to show you that this gear can do it and easily do it. I'm just about done. I have one more bloater and probably a few more zombies. Might have to start eating a couple stews. Alright, there's the bloater. That's what I was looking for. Get my critical hit on the bloater and do my flick backs. See, it forces him to walk up. Oh, I got hit by that area. Lagging a little bit. No big deal. Alright, let's see what is left. Probably a couple more fast biters and maybe a roamer or 2. Now you don't have to worry, in the green and yellow zones the big one will not spawn, but he will spawn in the red areas, any of the red areas, which sometimes makes the red area hard, just because it's almost a waste if you ever try to go there with farming gear. You just gotta immediately leave. I'll talk about that next episode. Alright, so that's all the zombies, I believe. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start farming, and I'll show you what the end results on items after you start farming. Okay, and we're back. Okay, I see you can tell we're just at the map screen here, but I just left, and here's right after I finished farming. Here is what I end up leaving with this time. It will vary time to time, more than the green areas do, but the part that will stay the same, for me at least, in this particular area, would be the 90 iron. Every time I come here, this is why I come to this area, would be the iron ore. And I just grab some of these other stuff here. I don't even need seeds or even berries for that matter, but it was kind of disappointing item wise, but that's what happens. Sometimes you get good stuff, sometimes you don't. I mean, the yellow zone don't really give all that great of items. Where the items start getting a little better being the red zones, but there are a lot more rare drops in the yellow zones, I believe. Alright, well, that is how you clear the yellow zone, and I hope it helps. I hope you like this, and if you go ahead and like my page and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching.